is Miss Joan Lynn. That's her ticker symbol. And she is offering 1,000 Eve reward for basically retweeting a particular post. Now, there are a couple ways to do this. If you just say, I want to go ahead and do it, you click on this button right here, and that is going to take you to the mission URL or the mission web page, and that's what you specify in the mission that you want somebody to do, and then you specify what you want them to do for that web page here in the details. Now, I am someone who I value the trust of my social media audience, and so I'm not just going to go do any particular mission. I would like it to be relevant to my audience, otherwise it really is just spam. And so I'm here on this person's page, and you can see this is kind of a racy page, and I don't know that it's particularly relevant to, I mean, it's nice to look at, sure, but it's not particularly relevant to my audience. So I found that by going down here to the mission URL and clicking on it, because when you click here to complete this mission, it automatically says, okay, I'm doing this mission, and then you're expected to do it. And if you don't do it, you're kind of on the honor system here. And yeah, you could kind of screw with it and get in there and say, yes, I'm going to do it, not do it, but I don't think that's right personally. It's you know, you're doing this on the honor system, so be honorable about it. So I don't want to do that one. So let's look, and just to clarify, when you sign up for Empire Avenue, they ask, what is your business and what are you relevant to? And they're going to try and match you up with people who are in those same silos, in those same verticals and categories. And I said I'm into small business, I'm into social media, that kind of thing. And so let's look for one that's actually relevant. This looks relevant, social media manners. So I'm going to click on that, and social media manners, I'd love to have you with us. Let's go ahead and look at, she wants us to just like her page. That's nice and easy. Social media manners, yeah, this is relevant. So I'm going to go ahead and like it, and I actually could have done it through here. Now it's just sort of extra. So it says I liked it already. Cool. Get rid of that. Get rid of the other one. And you can see she now has 9 remaining. And let's see who has completed this mission. I should be at the end of that list. Yep, there I am. So cool. And what that has done, now that I've completed that mission, you can see we're at 230. Let's see where it goes to. Now I'm at 233. So that 3,000 Eves just got added into my bank balance. And now I can go spend that on other missions as they become relevant. Now the only thing I have not covered is basically your stock price and how you can invest in other people. So let's look at the community real quick. This page, honestly, I haven't looked at yet. Let's go to the Engage page, and let's look for somebody. And again, I'm not doing this in the most effective way necessarily, but I'm going to find somebody to invest in. Somebody who looks interesting. This person has a boat. That's fine. We'll check that out. You can see this person, Elite Inc., and that's his real name, has a share price of 44, just over 44 Eves. And that's what it costs to invest in this person. Now, when I invest in this person, a couple things happen. One thing on my end and another thing on their end. What happens on my end is that I'll go ahead and invest. And the maximum shares I can invest down here, you can see, is 200. And you can use the slider here to say how many you want to invest in. You can also just type a number in. So I'm going to invest, let's just say 50 shares. That's going to cost me 2312.69 Eves. And I have this many Eves down here, just over 233,000. to invest. So that would be 10%. I'm going to bring that down just a little bit. Let's go to 25 shares, which is 1156. That's a little easier because, like I said, I'm kind of still feeling this out to make sure. I don't want to just blow my wad here on one person. So what happens when I do that is that's going to come out of my bank balance. I'll have basically 1,156 fewer EVEs. Now, what happens is that every day, you can see the dividend, every day I get this many EVEs put back into my account. And as his share price goes up, I believe what happens is that that will go up and I'll get more. And you're looking for people who look like they're very active and they're going to get more active. And you saw on my page what social channels I was connected to, what my social rating was in each one, or my Empire Avenue rating. And as that goes up, you'll theoretically get more dividends and their price will go up. So it's all related. It's very tied to the stock market. So this works for me. I'm going to go ahead and invest, and like I said, I'm doing this very conservatively. And then once you've done it, you can leave that person a shout out. So I'm going to say, hey Andrew, just bought 25 shares. Make us both rich. Actually, let's be nicer than that. It really seems like there's a nice, people are very friendly on here, and I don't want to be too pushy. So, hey Andrew, just bought 25 shares. Glad to be doing business with you. And we'll say business, because I like misspelling things. All these people look interesting, so I'm going to publish that shout out, and let's refresh and see what happens. And you can see now I own 25 shares in Elite Inc. And I think we'll leave it at that for today. That's a basic overview of Empire Avenue, and I encourage you, go check it out. It really is interesting, and I've heard really, really great things. It looks complicated, and frankly, it is a little complicated. Something you can see down here is that the portfolio is 54. I believe that's how many people Andrew has invested in. He has 51 shareholders. I'm one of them. And so there's just all this information, all these things you can do, and it's a game. It's a game that can get you more attention to your Facebook and Twitter and Google Plus and YouTube accounts and your blogs, your blog posts. So ultimately it can mean more money for you, and I believe you can actually spend money here if you want to. I haven't gotten to that point yet, but you can see this is how it works. So if you have any questions, leave them for me in the comments, and I'll do my best to learn more and figure it out. And if you've used Empire Avenue, please do tell us what your experience has been and how it's helped you or how it hasn't. So that's it. This is Benji from smallbizelevator.com. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you soon.